YouTubers. How you doing this morning? I hope you all are well. I pray that you have a safe and happy weekend. I'm Rhonda, and you're watching Keeping It Real Country Cooking, and that's what I try to do. I cook a lot of different things, and I hope that something that I cook might inspire you to do so. But anyway, I just like to cook and connect. You know, for those of you who know me or watch me on a regular basis, know that I cook for my father-in-law once a week. And I asked him what he wanted to eat. So he wants some leg quarters. And instead of mashed potatoes, he wants a potato salad. And he's tired of green beans. I told Randy that. And I'm going to fix him some baby Lima beans. And I bought a big bag of the chicken quarters, the leg quarters. And I think the feather machine at the chicken plant is broke, because it's getting worse and worse. There was a feather that long, y'all. I don't know why it gives me the heebie-jeebies, but it just does. But anyway, I got it ready, getting ready to sear it in the frying pan, and I'm going to barbecue it. He wants it barbecued. So I'm going to use our secret barbecue sauce. And it is delicious. But the shrimp fettuccine Alfredo that I made yesterday was so good. It was so good. I had to eat all day. I couldn't eat all of that on my plate, but it sure was good. Randy likes it, but he loves shrimp scampi better. But I always try to fix what he likes, and I wanted to fix something I liked. And he ate most of the shrimp. He's not a pasta kind of guy. He'll eat spaghetti, but he doesn't like pasta salad or anything like that. And I love it. I love pasta. I like making pasta. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to do some cooking, and I hope y'all hang out with me. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to be a part of my channel. And if you hit that thumbs up button, it helps get my videos out there where people can view them. I don't know how exactly that works. It's called the algorithm, but that's the way it works. And I got a little over 400 subscribers, y'all, and I need a few more, and I'll have 500. Thank you so much, because like I've said a million times, we cannot do this if it wasn't for you guys, and that is the truth. And I mean that, because if you don't watch it, then we get no views at all. Okay? But I do appreciate it. So let's go in the kitchen, y'all. Do some cooking. Welcome back. So, y'all, I've got these leg quarters right here. And I'm going to season them with some salt and pepper. Pepper this first. Flip it. These some big ones too, y'all. Okay. I'll just do one side on that one. Because when I lay it on here, it'll get some salt on it. Look how big them things are. Okay. I got me some Clorox water waiting. My barbecue sauce is the same recipe that I use. Y'all, let me show you. Right here, it's just regular Kraft barbecue sauce. And it's one of the large bottles. I've used all of it, about that much. But I put about a tablespoon and a half of yellow mustard, and a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, a stick of butter, and some pepper. And y'all, I'm telling you, it is wonderful. I'm not kidding. It is wonderful. If you like a twingy barbecue sauce, it is good. Alright, I'm going to just sear this chicken. I'm going to try to. Might take a few minutes. I'm not going to cook it all the way. I just want to get a little crust on it. Alright, this is my second batch, and I've got one more I've got to do. I got my oven preheated to 350, but I think I want to cook them on 325. I want it to be good and tender. I just wanted to sear it a little bit, you know, lock in some of those juices. I'm not cooking it all the way. I said that, didn't I? Tell you what, that's some big ones. It was well fed, it just had feathers on it. Now, if y'all don't like leg quarters, you can definitely do breast this way. It doesn't have to be dark meat. I think it has more flavor myself. Okay, y'all. He likes onions also on his barbecue chicken. And I just cut up one onion and just sauteed it in the leftover juices, and added a teaspoon of garlic. And we're going to go over here. Now, I ran out of room. This is the biggest pan I got, so I had to use a smaller dish here. And I'm just going to spread some of this on top of the chicken. And this is just olive oil, y'all. Good olive oil. Healthy olive oil. cold pressed Moroccan olive oil. Okay. Now I gotta wash these dishes. And I sprayed this all of this really good. And I'll have to put another piece on top of that. I'm going to bake this probably for a couple of hours. That's a big one too right there. I think that's the biggest one. Just want to cover it up really good. And then when they get done, we'll take it off. All right, I'm gonna stick it in my oven, 325 for a couple of hours. I'm back. So the chicken's done. And I baked it for 2 hours on 325. And I actually baked it for about an hour on 325. I lowered it to about 300 because I wanted it to cook slow, you know, so it'd be good and tender. And I'm going to put it in a 375 oven after I put the barbecue sauce on it and let it, you know, caramelize more on the top. So you want to, oh, and I had to pour the grease off of it. And I actually, it wasn't really a lot of grease, it was more chicken juice. And I took some of that and put it in something else. I'll show you that in a minute. So, I'm going to get a spoon and pour some of this over it in a minute. I'm going to tell you what, this is the best barbecue sauce. Now, this chicken is done. I am not putting this in raw chicken. It is totally done. So, don't y'all forget that. I don't want y'all to think I'm basting raw chicken, because I'm funny about stuff like that. He only needs about 5 pieces, because he goes out and eats one night, and then he eats with his sister one evening, and he probably eats at the hunt club too. This barbecue sauce is an old recipe that his daddy and Randy, well, they didn't develop it. It was a guy from the hunt club. I think he's passed away now. But it was a secret for years. And they have, they cook a bunch of chicken and they sell it to the community, you know. They'll cook it on this big old thing on a fire pit outside, and they do a whole chicken, and they spatchcock it and everything, and then they wrap it up, and they'll sell it with a roll and a baked potato and something else. I can't remember. It might have been slaw. No, baked beans. And people go crazy over this over there, y'all, in that neighborhood. They love this stuff. But, you know, I've cooked it on the grill. Actually, my grill is out of gas right now. I've got to get some. This stuff is so daggone good. You should try it. It's a simple recipe, but I'm going to tell you what, it is something good. I love it. And if you don't want it as twangy, then you don't have to put as much mustard in it. You don't have to put as much vinegar in it. It's just scrumptious. I think Paula, one of my subscribers, tried it. And so anyway, I'm gonna put this back in the oven for about 35 minutes. And I'm gonna put some of this sauce in a container so he can also dip his chicken in it. So these baby limas, I put them in this crock pot. I washed my beans and sorted through them first. Made sure there wasn't any rocks in them. And I'm using the whole bag. And it's going to take all day to cook. And this is for him, not us. So it might not be done until late this evening. But I put some better than bouillon, about a tablespoon, salt and pepper, some bacon, and some minced onion. And I also took some of that juice from the chicken and I poured that in there to give it more flavor. And it was, the chicken was done, so I put the juice from the done chicken in there to give it more flavor. And it will give it more flavor. Okay, now I gotta make some potato salad. And I don't know if he wants any biscuits or not. It's almost 12 o'clock. And I started around 8:30. This is my piece of chicken. Look at here. Look how tender that is. Just tender, tender. And you can fry it longer if you want the skin to be crispy. And you can do this with breast, with the bone in. Mm. 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 Got that smoky flavor, that barbecue sauce, and a little bit of twang. Mmm. That is so good. Mmm. And you can do this for your entire family. You can do it on the grill. Mm. The other part's ready. Mm. Look at here, y'all. Just took it out of the oven. Beautiful. And I'm gonna let this cool, and then I'm gonna pack it up for him. And I think he'll love it. So I got it packed up for him. And it's smelling yummy. I'm gonna leave the lid off of it and let it cool completely. Okay. I boiled some eggs. And most of you know how I do mine. I bring them to a rapid boil, then I turn the heat off and let them sit for about 10, 12 minutes. And then I've got my potatoes cooking for potato salad. Alrighty. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I'll fix him some of this sauce, put it in here. Save just a little bit for my piece of chicken that I have left. Mm. And I have to put my name on my dishes or I won't get them back. All right. All right. You're almost ready. I wanted y'all to know that my father-in-law is well fed. Other people bring him food too. His sister lives right up the street. She brings him food. Randy's daughter brings him food. So he's well fed. Randy's up there now mowing. You know, I don't know if y'all remember me talking about looking for a lawnmower tire. And we thought we found two, and they were the wrong size. So yesterday, Randy was gone about all day looking for 2 lawnmower tires for that lawnmower of his dad's. So he finally found 2, and the guy had to put them on, and he's gone up there now to mow. And he's got to mow 2 huge yards. I mean, they're huge. There's a lot of land there. And he's going to be tired. It's hot. You'll probably have to bush hog too with the big tractor. Okay, we got my taters. And we need to let these taters cool so they won't break into a million pieces. Hey y'all, I'm back. All right, my potatoes have cooled. And I put some celery salt on my potatoes while they were hot, just for a little extra celery flavor. You don't have to do that, okay? And I chopped up finely 1, real small, 1 onion. And I've got almost a cup of baby gherkins. You can use sweet relish. If you don't like the sweet, you can use dill. I have mixed the dill with the sweet. But this is almost a cup, of sweet gherkins. And I've got a 1/3 of a cup of finely diced or chopped celery with some leaves. You want to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and then we're going to add some mayonnaise and eggs. All right, I'm using Duke's mayonnaise. There's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, about 3½ tablespoons. And I got to get a little bit of mustard. Shake it up. About a tablespoon or so of mustard. Ever how much mustard you like in it. And if you stir it up while your potatoes are real hot, it tears them up. But it's up to you. It don't matter. It still tastes the same to me. All right, let's add just a little bit more mayonnaise. So it's about 4½ tablespoons of mayonnaise. And then we've got about 5 eggs that I boiled and everything and peeled. And this is looking so yummy. Smelling yummy. Add just a little bit more mayonnaise, y'all. Potatoes just soak it up. Alrighty. need a little bit more salt. A little bit more pepper. Just doesn't seem to have enough mayonnaise in it, y'all. That was a lot of potatoes. All right, let's try it. Oh, yeah. That's some good potato salad right there, y'all. I'm gonna add a little bit of juice from the pickles. I used to put vinegar in my potato salad. I did. Alrighty, that's good right there. Oh yeah. Yep. That's good. Alrighty. I used about 5 or 6 potatoes. I'll put the recipe in the description box. It's simple. And like I said, if you don't like the sweet pickles, put the dill in it. Put the dill in it. I'm gonna put some paprika in it. I have put pimentos in it too. I like pimentos in my potato salad. Alrighty. Alrighty. There's his potato salad. Packing it up. So now all I'm waiting for is his beans to get done. So, hey y'all, the beans are done. And I'm gonna have to get them packed up. So everything's ready to go to Dad's. Thank you for watching.